What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to some more Tampa Bay Buccaneers retro fantasy draft rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC. That's right, boys. We're back. We're back. And we are in the start of 2006. The 2006-2007 season is now officially going to be underway in this episode, as we got week 1, 2, and 3 in this episode. Are you guys excited? I know you guys are. I know you guys are excited because I'm excited. And if I'm excited, then that means you're excited because I'm excited. That means you're excited. Are you excited? I hope you're excited because I'm excited. Are you excited? Okay, good. That means you're excited. All right. Let's do this. Smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. It's really fun. Join the Juice Club. You get 50% off memberships. And you get a yogurt stamp. Yeah, I said that. Smash that like button, subscribe. Let's do this! Here we are in the start of the 2006-07 season. We are in week 1. We got to play the Chicago Bears. The Bears! The team that we played in the playoffs last year, and we beat in the playoffs last year before getting bumped out in the NFC Championship game, which I'm still not okay with. But taking a look at the roster for this second season, we got David Garrard still our quarterback for the foreseeable future. We're going to switch that to Donald Penn being the starting right tackle because we've got our two stalwarts on the offensive line now. We've got a left tackle in Andrew Whitworth that we drafted, and Donald Penn, who we drafted in like the 6th round or something like that, 5th round maybe. I don't remember. But he is going to be our stalwart right tackle. So now we just got to fill out the inside. Once we fill out the inside, this offensive line will be much, much better because these two guys are going to grow really well, especially on a team like this because they're going to get a ton of playing time. As for the rest of the team, we still got Terrell Owens. He did not retire, which I'm so happy for. We got Antoine Randall, we got Joey Galloway, we've got Keyshawn Johnson still, Terry Glenn, and then Devin Hester, who we have drafted. So our wide receiving core has not changed. Running back room has not changed. We did sign Maurice Claret in free agency, but other than that, that's not really a big move. I got Craig Krenzel, and then Lorenzen. I have Lorenzen on the team now. I did that in the preseason. Because he's a legend and he sadly has passed away. So RIP to Jared Lorenzen. Moving on to the defense. It's a lot better. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not a lot better. It is more promising. It has more promise to it because we have Elvis Dumerville now on the offense or on the defensive line. Hopefully he will be able to develop alongside Abraham, and then these two guys will be like dominant pass rushing. I'm really excited about this defensive line because Warren Sapp, he's 34. I thought he's a little bit younger than that, so maybe he won't have a lot of time on this team. Abraham's only 28 though, so, and Dumerville obviously is 22 because he's a rookie. So we have some time to develop Dumerville into one of the best defensive pass rushers in the league. On defense, Zach Thomas is now a superstar X Factor. I don't think he was a superstar X Factor last year. I don't think so. I also signed Teddy Bruschi out of free agency in the preseason because he was there and I like Teddy Bruschi. The linebacking core played really well last year. Maybe not so much down the stretch, but during the season played really well. And for a team that has a bunch of 60 pluses as their linebacking core, surprisingly played pretty well. I would like to upgrade them this offseason, whether that be in the draft or free agency. Probably not going to be able to, because knowing Madden, there's probably not going to be a lot of decent linebackers in free agency. So I guess we'll have to look more for the draft on that. Free safety, we're still good with John Lynch. He's 35 though, so he's getting a little bit older. Parrish is 31, so he's a little bit younger than Lynch, so he should have a couple more years after Lynch is probably gone. On the corner is the one I'm a little bit worried about, and I'm worried about it because James is our starting corner with Florence as the number 2. But then other than that, I mean, Townsend played really well last year. He deserved the spot. And then we got nothing else really. So I'm a little bit worried about that. We still got the same special teams guys. So I guess it's time to take a look at the Bears team. See who they're working with. Did they make any big moves? They've got Joey Porter, Seymour, Leonard Davis, Lito Shepard, Al Wilson, Sean Williams, Andy Lee, Braylon Edwards. Okay, this team is not the greatest. They still got JP Lossman as their quarterback. Their running back is Dominic Rhodes. Their wide receiver core is just Braylon Edwards, basically. Gross, David Tyree. All right, this team's not the greatest. We definitely can win this game if we play like we did last year. Hopefully we do. Hopefully David Girard is an MVP candidate like he was last year. And plus we have the defending MVP in LaDainian Tomlinson. So hopefully we can keep it going. Smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and let's play the Bears. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to start the NFL season, and I'm going to throw...
Sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Let's see if I can not throw an interception on this play. First play of the game. Literally first play for me for the game. Antoine Randall with a nice catch there down the sideline. That is not how I wanted to start the game, though. From the 22, down 7-3. I'm looking at Antoine Randall again. That's not going to be there. So David Girard's going to have to get out of the pocket and run, but he's not that quick, and Joey Porter's going to bring him down. We are struggling here early in this game. We need to figure it out. We can't be relying on just field goals to win in the NFL, and the only points the Bears have this game are because of my stupid interceptions. And that is beyond frustrating. So coming off of 2 pick sixes, both being my fault, which is unbelievably frustrating. Let's see if we can score before the half is over and possibly try and save what has become such a embarrassing game for me. One of my more embarrassing games I've ever played in Madden, and I don't know why I'm choosing now to have such an embarrassing game. And I get sacked really embarrassingly there because I just am the worst Madden player of all time, apparently. Let's see if I can change the fortunes here. I'm going to roll out of the pocket. Come on, make a move, make a move, make a move! Terrell Owens in the basket, baby! Oh, I didn't mean to pause it there. I was going for a timeout. Terrell Owens in the pocket. Let's go. That's how you dot somebody up. 17 seconds. We've just given Sebastian Janikowski field goal range, I'm pretty sure. I would have hoped that he'd be able to make something like this. He's a veteran. Get out of the pocket. Get out of the pocket. Find a man. Antoine Randall. Oh, I thought he was going to get up the field and score. I thought Randall had that. Oh, that would have been amazing, boys. Luckily, we have 9 seconds left, and we have enough time to do another play before we have to kick a field goal. I thought Randall had that in the bag. But he's going to have this one. Wide open. Antoine Randall back in the end zone. Touchdown. And we are back on top of things, boys. We are in control. In control. It doesn't matter what franchise I'm playing or what game, when the game is. It doesn't matter what game it is. The Bears are always going to play tough against me. I don't know why it happens, but it always does, and it's frustrating me. The Bears will never seem to give me an easy game. They'll never let me blow them out. I don't know why. I just wish to blow out the Bears, but they just keep fighting every single time. Doesn't matter if it's the Dolphins franchise or if it's the Rams franchise that I did or now the Bucs franchise. Just it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. They just keep doing it. All right, we got a little bit of defense here, and I wanted to show some defensive clips because I wanted to use Elvis Dumerville. So let's see if we can get to JP Lossman here. And it looks like Sapp is going to get there, but he got the screen off. It's 17-24. About 1:25 to go. They need to get moving if they want to score here and then get the ball back. Zach Thomas is going to stop them there. Good job. They're going to use one of their timeouts. 1:18 to go. Let's keep rushing with Doomerville. See if we can finally break through this defense or this offensive line and get to JP Losman. That's going to be a quick throw, knocked away. Good job by John Lynch. I thought he might have snuck up and intercepted that. That's what it looked like, at least. He made it at least a valiant attempt at it. And now Lossman's going to hand it off to the running back, and Doomerville's going to get off the line and get Rhodes down easy. Let's go. And they're not going to use a timeout. And the reason they're not going to use a timeout is because that was 4th down. I didn't realize that. That's my bad. So now we can just run this clock out and be a game over. Or LaDainian Tomlinson's going to take off and run for a touchdown on one play. That works too. LaDainian effing Tomlinson. What a run. That's why he's the league MVP and the defending MVP of the entire world. Stats on the day for David Girard and the Buccaneers. 22 of 37, 342 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks. Funny enough, the Bears only scored 17 points in this game. So those 2 pick sixes are their only 2 touchdowns of the game. They kicked a field goal the other time. So if they wouldn't have done that, it would have been a 3-point game for the Bears. It would have been 3 points. That's annoying. LaDainian Tomlinson had 23 carries, 163 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That number is probably inflated a little bit because of that final run of the game where he scored a touchdown. It was probably like a 60-yard run or something like that. So that's a little bit inflated, but he still had a really good day and continuing his path to become a 2-time MVP. Then Antoine Randall had a really big day. He stepped up a lot. 7 catches for 130 yards and a touchdown. That one play at the sideline where I thought he was going to turn up the field, I got super excited. I thought he was going to do that. I thought he was going to score a touchdown there. But he got the touchdown in the end anyway, so it doesn't matter. Torello with 6 catches, 89 yards. We had Zach Thomas, who played really well with 6 tackles. Elvis Doomerville had 6 tackles in the game-winning tackle with the running back. Then we had 3.5 sacks from Doomerville. That's amazing for the rookie in his first game. Abraham had 2, Banta Kane and Thomas had 1, and then Tabucky Jones had 1 as well. We picked off Lossman one time with Drayton Florence. You love to see it. Love to see it with Drayton. And then everything else is the same. But yeah, 17 points for the Chicago Bears. They would only had 3 points if I didn't throw 2 pick sixes. That's on me. Hopefully in this next game, I will be a little bit better. Taking a look at the Giants before we hop into things against them. We played them last year, I think. I'm not 100% sure if we did or not. I can't remember. But they do have Drew Brees, a young Drew Brees, so we're going to have to worry about that. Rondé Barber's on this team at 89 overall. Yeah, I think we did because I made the point last season that they had Rondé Barber, and he used to play for Tampa Bay, and we have Tiki Barber, and he used to play for the Giants in real life. So I think we played these guys last year. Roy Williams, John Henderson, Javon Walker, Tariq Glenn, Chris Hansen, Travis Henry, Fred Beasley, Junior Seau, Carlos Dansby, Erasmus James. Nobody really threatening us, I don't think, except for Drew Brees, obviously. But Drew Brees really only has Javon Walker to throw to, so it could be a W for us. They have Travis Henry, like we said, as their running back. Wide receiver core is just Javon Walker. I mean, Deion Branch is good, but he's still kind of young. I guess 27 is not super young, but he could still be a threat for us. Tight end's not really a worry. Offensive line's not the greatest. It's a decent offensive line. I've seen worse and I've seen better. So it's an average offensive line. Defensive line's not really much of a worry, except for Henderson. Linebacking core is average. Cornerbacks are okay. No, they're bad. It's just Rondé's really good. That's really what's holding them up to be in an average cornerback room. And then safeties are decent. If they didn't have Roy Williams, it'd be a lot worse. So this game probably is going to be a W, but I said that about the Bears, and it was a tough game for us at the beginning because I threw stupid interceptions. Hopefully I don't do that in this game. But we got to play the G-Men. Hopefully we take that W. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying this, and let's go play the Giants. We start this game with ball. That is always a good sign. We are wearing the Jameis Winston throw-up jerseys, as you do when you play at home in a series like this, and that's not a good way to start. Why did you come closer to me? You're supposed to go the opposite way, LaDainian. What are you talking about? That's not the best way you want to start a game, especially against a team like the Giants who have Drew Brees and aren't going to make a lot of mistakes. But you got LaDainian Tomlinson, who's going to get you 10 yards carry. So it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. Christian Fourier turns up field, gets about 13, I think, on that one. Oh, I was exactly right. Well, I am my big brain. Let's see if I can get a touchdown here. One play, one touchdown. No, it's not going to happen because I clicked the wrong button. But Terrell Owens almost caught that. Okay, here's what happened. My thumb touched like 3 different buttons at the same time, and it just happened to pick Terrell Owens as the one that I pressed the hardest. So that's what happened. And I'm going to have to chuck this one to the tight end, the backup. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to say the backup tight end because that is as much as I can pronounce because I am very small educated. What happened there? These games so far have not been very kind to me in the turnover department. That's 3 turnovers now in 2 games. 2 of them have been my fault. 3 of, oh, thank God. I was about to say 3 of them have been my fault because I just thrown a 3rd interception, but luckily that wasn't called or wasn't caught, so I get bailed out there. I need to stop throwing on the run with David Girard. He's not the quickest guy in the world, so his accuracy is not going to be where it needs to be. I am going to trust Randall L here, but it got punched out. What a run from the corner. He kept up with Randall L and then punches it out as it put it in his hands. Amazing defense from that corner right there. Don't call a timeout on me, New York. Who do you think you are? You're talking to the 2-minute go, ladies and gentlemen. All I need is 2 minutes. That's all I need. That's all I need. 2 minutes, and I'm good to go because that's what you get when you use 2-minute warnings. You get Terrell Owens. Yeah, what's wrong? You're not going to call a timeout now? I don't think so because I'm going to score on your cheeks. I'm going to score on these cheeks because Randall L is the greatest wide receiver of all time. Do you understand me? I'm clapping the cheeks. The cheeks are being clapped vigorously right now. Vigorously. It's like, that's what I'm doing to your cheeks right now. They're getting clapped. And I'm probably going to Randall L on this one again. Ah, yep. Catch that, Randall L! That was close. That was very, very close. Unnecessarily close. But I'm looking at Terrell Owens here. Easy money. Easy cash money. Boom! 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 I'm built different, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm clapping every one of your cheeks. The Giants must think this is a game. This is not a game. This is real life. 21-14. Quick throw to Randall L. He's going to become a 99 overall. I guarantee it. I will make it happen. I just choked there for a second. I will make it happen because he's going to get this touch. Oh, my God. I'm all right. I just died a little. The Giants scored. It's a tie game. I can't just have anything easy, can I? They got to make me work for it. Every team has to make me work for it, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Just let me blow you out. Is that really so much to ask? Is that really so hard? Just let me win a game by 30 every once in a while. Or let me win a game by 62 or 69. It's not that hard. But no, every team wants to make it a game. Every team wants to make it competitive. Ooh, blah, blah, blah. Fair play. Nobody cares. Just let me win, okay? God, the nerve of some people. The nerve of some people. Luckily, in Game 3, we got Carolina, and they were really bad last year, so we should get an easy one there. We just got to get there first. Hopefully 2-0 as we beat the Giants, because I will it into existence that we beat the New York Giants. Oh, holding call, come on. What are we doing here? How am I supposed to clap the cheeks if it gets denied every time? I don't understand it. What are we doing here, boys? There's got to be maximum cheek clappage, but there can't be if it gets taken back 10 yards every single time. Unbelievable. 3rd and 10. I got to roll out of the pocket here. I gotta hit my man on the run! What happened? A 50-yard field goal with Seabass? That's not a make. That's a miss. You gotta be kidding me. I suck at these field goals. Why did I miss that? There's 53 seconds. We're gonna lose this game. We are gonna lose this game because I missed a stupid field goal because I didn't put enough power on it or accuracy. Oh, pick it. That might have knocked him out of field goal range. That might have knocked him out of field goal range. We are into overtime and we have possession. That's right, boys. We have possession in overtime, and LaDainian Tomlinson could finish it on one play if he gets the chance. All he's got to do is one big run, and we could be running our way to 2-0. What a juke move by Tomlinson. He broke a second tackle, too, there, but he got stopped in the third guy. All right, we got to focus up, boys. We got to focus up. I got to stop choking my wins away because this was an easy game, and I choked it away. Finding Christian Fourier there, breaking a tackle, getting down, okay, to the 26, boys. It can happen. We can win this game. We just got to control the offense and hold on to the football. LaDainian Tomlinson fumbled earlier. He cannot fumble again, or I'm going to clap his cheeks more vigorously than I've ever clapped anyone's cheeks in my entire life because LaDainian Tomlinson almost won the game on one juke. He almost won the game on one juke, boys. One juke. Finish the job. Finish the job, LT. That's how you do it, and we stay undefeated at 2-0. Cheek clappage, boys. Cheek clappage. Stats on the day for David Gerard and the Buccaneers as we narrowly escaped the Giants there. That was crazy. 26 of 39, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. So David Gerard not having as great of a season as he did last year. He's definitely got to step it up a little bit. But the man of the hour, LaDainian Tomlinson, he put us on his back, and he carried us to victory. 25 carries, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have that fumble early in the game, but I forgive him. It was early in the game. It didn't cost us in the end, so I forgive you, LT. You're my love. Love you. Christian Fourier had 8 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown. Terrell Owens had a touchdown as well. Antoine Randall out 5 catches, 92 yards. I'm going to make this man a superstar. I'm telling you, I'm going to make him a superstar. As for the defense, we had Tabucky Jones with 8 tackles. We had 3 sacks from John Abraham, 1.5 for Ryan Pickett. That was probably the biggest sack of the season so far. I know we're only 2 games in, but biggest sack of the season so far, knocking the Giants out of field goal range with that sack on 3rd down. That was crazy. Then a sack from Banta Kane and Warren Sapp, a half of a sack for Tabucky Jones, Torrey James, and Elvis Dumerville. We didn't pick off Drew Brees, which is interesting. He was very accurate, it looks like. And we had narrowly escaped in overtime against the Giants to stay 2-0. Oh, thank God. Please give me an easy game against the Panthers. I really need it. So we're taking on the Panthers in week 3. They are 0-2, so they're down real bad. They are down tremendous right now. Their best player is Brian Urlacher, 96. Then they got Andre Johnson, Marcus Trufant, Eugene Wilson, Ricky Williams, Chad Pennington, Daryl Smith, Grant Wistrom, Eric Heitman, DeBrickashaw Ferguson, who they took with the #1 overall pick, and nothing really else. I can see why this team's bad. They got noodle arm Chad Pennington as their quarterback. Ricky Williams, who's pretty good. Wide receiver, Andre Johnson's really good, but other than that, it's hot garbage. Tight end is Cheeks. Left tackle's good. Other than that, it's average to bad. Defensive line's bad. This team's not good. I mean, they've got Brian Urlacher, who's the best player on their defense. It's not a good team. I can see why they're 0-2. One more quick thing before we jump into it. In that last game, Drayton Florence had a challenge to get to star development, or to, well, at least to up his development from normal. And we ended up getting it somehow. And Drayton Florence now has star development traits, so hopefully he'll start to grow. He's only 25 years old, so hopefully that star development helps him out, get a little bit more XP, and start to develop into a solid corner that we can use. And I did load in the draft class for 2007. This is the Calvin Johnson year. So there's 3 guys. There's 3 guys that I have my eye on this year. It is Calvin Johnson, obviously. it is Adrian Peterson, and it is Darrelle Revis. 3 guys that I really want. Other guys that I wouldn't mind having, Marshawn Lynch, Patrick Willis, LaRon Landry, and then obviously, like Ted Ginn, I would like to have Lawrence Timmons, Leon Hall. But there's 3 guys, Darrelle Revis, Adrian Peterson, Calvin Johnson. Our picks have the 28th pick. We have 2 second-round picks, a third, 2 fourths, a fifth, a couple fifths, a sixth, 2 sevenths. So all of the guys that I just mentioned will be first-round picks. I bet you none of them make it to the 28th pick. So if I'm going to get one of these guys, I've got to trade up. But we'll think about that in a later video. Now we got to play the 0-2 Panthers. Hopefully we make them go 0-3, and hopefully this game's a little bit easier. I can't go through another game where it's down to the wire or it's a stressful game. We just need to blow a team out. I really hope it's the Panthers. We start with ball in Carolina, and hopefully we can get a W. And that's not a good sign. They brought a blitz on the first play of the game. Who brings a blitz on the first play of the game? What are we talking about here? What was that? Unreal, this Carolina team. They're down tremendous if they're bringing a blitz on the first play of the effing game. What are we talking about here? And luckily, I'm going to have Terrell Owens, my best receiver of all time, who's going to almost get a touchdown there. I thought that I was going to get around that guy and then go for a touchdown and do all that stuff. You know how it is. But it didn't work out that way because the Panthers are down tremendous. Just let me win, okay? Let me win easy. Like, whoa, my God! Oh, my... What? On that last highlight, LaDainian Tomlinson got his absolute bell rocked. I haven't seen a hit that hard in Madden in a long time. That scared me. That was how hard it was hit. My God. Brian Urlacher don't mess around. When I say he's down tremendous, he is down tremendous. If he's hitting that hard. Sheesh! That was a hard hit. I don't know if it came across on video like it did in here because... Sweet baby Jesus, that was a very hard hit. And this is going to be a very hard catch to complete, but Antoine Randall L. is the GOAT. Not the GOAT, the GOAT. Boom, baby. He is going to be a 99 overall. I guarantee it. This game is rough. We're already starting out pretty bad. We already had a fumble. Luckily, our defense held on. I think if I throw this quickly, this Panthers defensive line is bringing the pressure. I don't know what kind of Adderall or crack or G Fuel, whatever they're smoking. I want some of it because they are on something. They're going crazy on the pressure, and I don't like it. I don't like it. My offensive line's not that good. We can't hold up for that long. But Tiki Barber almost snuck in there and got the touchdown. It was just a little close. Let's see if we got a fullback dive in here. I know we have a fullback dive somewhere. Let me get the formation out. Now it's special teams. Let me get some goal line. I know we got the fullback dive in here. Let's get Lorenzo Neal some action. He didn't get a lot of action last season. Let's get him some action this year. Boom, easy walk-in. Nothing. It ain't nothing. Brush it off. These Panthers are garbage. They're cheeks. From the 13, it is 14-10 with 50 seconds left. Let's see if we can score another touchdown here before halftime. I'm going to call a timeout. We have one timeout left. Running the ball probably isn't the move, so we're going to have to get out of goal line situations here. And we're going to have to pass this football with 45 seconds left from the 12. LaDainian Tomlinson has his Superstar X Factor activated, but it's Truz. I don't know if that's the best X Factor for him. David Girard almost got in there. I'm going to call another timeout. That's my final timeout. Hopefully we weren't going to need another timeout because we're going to score on this play. That's the goal. 3rd and inches from the 3, with 38 seconds left. And quick throw to Fourier, touchdown. We extend our lead going into halftime. I'm happy. We're in the 4th quarter here from the 18-yard line, 24-17, trying to punch this game into history with another touchdown here. Add on to the Panthers' misery by making them go 0-3 for the 2nd straight year. Dump this off to Johnson, and Johnson's going to walk into the end zone, touchdown. That is probably game over. I would like to think, but knowing Madden, it's probably not. All right, it's a 4th and 2. I wanted to bring you guys in because I love 4th and 2s from the when we're bringing all the pressure in here, just to try and get a stop on Ricky Williams, but he gets through. That's big sad. Stats on the day for David Gerard and the Buccaneers: 19 for 31, 228 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. His best game of the season so far, which is not saying much. LaDainian Tomlinson, 20 carries, 91 yards, and 1 touchdown. He did have that huge fumble that Brian Urlacher absolutely clapped the cheeks of him. That was crazy. Christian Fourier, 6 catches, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. Keyshawn had a touchdown as well. On the defensive side of things, Zach Thomas, 11 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack. We sacked Chad Pennington a lot, actually. 1 for Earl Thomas, Doomerville, Abraham, Warren Sapp, and Zach Thomas. We picked off Pennington twice with Tabucky Jones and Thomas. Again, Thomas had a great day. 11 tackles, a sack, and an interception. Zach Thomas might be making Player of the Week candidates, but we win 38-17. We actually have a decent game. We were never really in doubt in any time in that game. We blew them out, and that's exactly what I wanted. We go out 3-0 in the episode, and it's an absolute W. Oh, thank God we had an easy game. All right, so as we end out today's video, we have the 31st overall pick, and if we continue to win, we're probably going to have the 31st overall pick. And I don't want that because we're not going to be able to get Calvin Johnson, and we're not going to be able to get Darrelle Revis. We're not going to be able to get anybody that I want. So I'm probably going to be looking to trade a pick here and there for a higher pick. We might be able to trade with the Panthers because I feel like the Panthers are going to be pretty bad. And I don't know what the Panthers are going to want. They have pick 3 right now. So what does this do straight up? That's actually not bad. We'd have to give up another pick, probably a 4th rounder. That doesn't help it at all, so probably not a 4th rounder. They need a strong safety. We have Tabucky Jones, who's actually been playing pretty well for us. We have Tony Parrish too, so they don't want Tony Parrish. This might be impossible to get the 3rd overall pick from the Panthers. We also have Robert Gathers that they might want. Do they want Robert Gathers? They don't want Robert Gathers, okay? They need a tight end. We don't have any tight ends. They need a left guard. All we have is Larry Allen, and they need a center. We have Casey Rabich. They don't know. Okay, so the 3rd pick, probably a little bit too hard to get. The 5th pick might be too late. We're going to need a top 4 pick, I'm assuming, to get Calvin Johnson or Darrelle Revis or anything like that. Well, especially for Calvin Johnson, but maybe not Darrelle Revis and the other guys that I want. They need a defensive tackle. We have Ryan Pickett and Warren Sapp. Do they want either one of these guys? No. Okay, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to think about that, what I want to do with the draft picks and stuff, because I definitely want to get one of those guys, and I really would be upset if I didn't get one of those guys. So that's going to do it for this video, though. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.